Alrighty, welcome back. This is Treknicity. Sorry about that, folks. Anybody who was watching just a few minutes ago, I had a technical glitch, and it was something I couldn't test beforehand, but I think I've got it all sorted out. So, welcome, again, officially, to the first episode of Treknicity. You might be wondering, what is Treknicity? Mostly it was a clever title that I came up with because it just sounded cool, but ultimately, the more I thought about it, the thing is that we have... I am a Trekker, a Trekkie. I have been a fan for as long as I can remember, and the one thing I've always wanted to do is I wanted to get over the hump of my fear of being in front of the camera, and I thought, what better way to do it than to shove myself in front of this thing and do it. So what I'm going to do with Treknicity is I'm going to talk about, of course, all things Star Trek. It's all going to be different aspects of the series, the movies, games, conventions, actors, actresses, controversies, you name it. Because ultimately what I want to do is I want to give you a no BS look at Star Trek. Over the last year, there's been some things going on that kind of have fractured the fan base a little bit. So I'm hoping to shine an unflattering light on that and hopefully give people something to talk about. I've been inspired largely by watching different websites like trekmovie.com and also, of course, Larry Nemechek's Trekland on Facebook and through also on portal47.net. The thing is, for me, Star Trek is an intensely personal thing. And over the last year or so, I've really had a sort of, a point where I didn't like Star Trek anymore, and I started to avoid it. I started to back off of it, and I didn't like that because Star Trek for me has always been something that has been very enjoyable, very comfortable, and something that I have wanted to be a part of. In fact, before the fan guidelines went into effect after the issue with Axanar, and that's something I'll talk about at length in one of my longer produced episodes. But ever since then, I kind of thought, you know what, I really don't know if I want to be a part of Star Trek anymore. And when I moved into my own place, my new apartment here in California at the beginning of this year, I thought, I really want to kind of connect with other Trek fans. So I joined the international organization known as Starfleet. And nothing happened. Nobody contacted me. I got my materials. I got the printed materials a couple of months later. At that point, I'd kind of given up, thinking, oh, God, I don't know if I really want to be involved in this anymore, because I was feeling, of course, very lonely and wanting to connect with my fellow Trekkers and Trekkies. But with that being said, I decided to just pull myself up out of it and rock and roll. So now this is what I'm doing. This is, a chance for me to really share my love of everything Star Trek with all my friends, my family, all the people who want to watch this show, and then I'll be visiting different Star Trek locations. I already have some footage from a recent visit to Vasquez Rocks up in Antelope Valley here in Southern California, and I will be visiting the water treatment facility in Van Nuys, which was the backdrop for Starfleet Academy in Star Trek: The Next Generation, and also used in other episodes of TNG, as well as being used in Seth MacFarlane's sci-fi parody, The Orville. I will be going to different places, talking to different people, interviewing different Star Trek alumni, bringing in guests and such like that to talk to me and everybody else about things that they want to really discuss. I'm opening up the idea here. I'm opening up the gates, inviting everybody. If you want to talk about Star Trek, let me know. I'll bring you on the show. I got nothing to hide. I got nothing to fear when it comes to Star Trek. I want to reconnect with my Trek roots and really, really show people that we're not just to paraphrase Futurama, we're not just a loose association of nerds with skin problems. Although, yeah, never mind. Yeah, some people. But anyways, look, hey, this is fun. It's supposed to be a chance for people to air their thoughts, their feelings, talk about their favorite captains, talk about their favorite starships, their favorite series, their favorite movies, and just have a fantastic time having an intellectual discussion about that thing that we love the most. I've got stories from when I met Andrew Probert, who is iconic in the development of ships and different things from Star Trek: The Next Generation, as well as being heavily involved in a number of iconic Hollywood designs and productions. So, what I'll be doing from here is kind of just I'll be popping on from time to time doing these live episodes just because I feel like I've got to talk about it. The more I talk about it, the more comfortable we get with it. And then also in between, what I'll be doing is going back and forth, and I'll be producing longer episodes, somewhere in like the 10 to 15 minute mark. Just keep them short, keep them easily digestible. Hopefully I'll get a chance to work with some of the people that I follow and give them a chance. I'll be sharing some of my artwork that I do here with different Star Trek characters, different stories, and basically just have a good time. This is also a first for me here on the Red Shirt Geeks channel. I normally, if you see me on screen, it's because I'm over on the 3x2 channel, and that's kind of our age-restricted channel because my partner in crime, my hetero life mate Patrick, needs a sandbox environment to let loose his personality, so we do the 3x2 stuff for that. Going forward, this is going to be, I'm not looking for it to be in your face so much that you don't want to watch it or you're uncomfortable with it. I just want you to have a good time. I want you to be able to feel free to enjoy the franchise that has been going on now for over 50 years. Hopefully, I will bump into some people when I go to LA Comic-Con here at the end of October. I have it on the plans, on the books to go to Star Trek Las Vegas next year. It'll be my first time going, and I'll be doing more videos and stuff like that from there as well. But so I invite you to stay tuned. Reach out to me here at the Red Shirt Geeks channel. Also, you can get in touch with me by email, Lars at Treknicity.com. And I will be more than happy to answer your questions, talk to you, just have a chat. You can find me on Facebook, and so you can get in touch with me through the Red Shirt Geeks channel there too, the Facebook page. And so I welcome you to join me on this journey. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna talk about some cool stuff, and most importantly, we're gonna rock out with a Spock out. All right, folks, so I will see you soon in the stars with my first produced episode of Treknicity, and also throughout the weeks you will start seeing me pop up here more often, going live, sometimes at random, sometimes planned. But anyways, enjoy your evening, enjoy your day, wherever you might be, whenever you might be watching this. So have fun, folks. Live long and prosper. Live long and prosper. All right, first flub. I'm really good at flubbing, by the way. Live long and prosper, my friends. See ya.